Hello. We are back with another film review for my 31 days of Halloween. I keep forgetting there's 31 days in Halloween. But we are reviewing today The Boy Behind the Door. Let's get right into it. Terrifying in the non-traditional sense because a lot of the movies that I discussed during this month have been supernatural. There's some external factor, whether that be a demon, a creature, or something, or even some type of psychopath. But this is something different. It's something human. It's something more grounded. We follow the story of two boys, Bobby and Kevin, that were kidnapped. And Bobby, Kevin's locked in a room, and then Bobby, over the course of the film, he's trying to get his friend back. And it's very terrifying because when you realize how you were when you were young and you had the feeling of powerlessness, right? I mean, this is a different take on horror that I think is very unique, because usually in the horror films, in order to create a sense of weakness, a sense of needing help, a sense of the cards stacked against them, right? They're usually portrayed by a woman, or a sense of a final girl. And then at the end of the film, she's triumphant, right? It's the unexpected person to be this person to rise to the occasion. And that can be done in a whole other video, how women are undermined in horror films. But they do get to shine as the final girl. In this film, we take that even a step further, and we put it in the place of a child. A child, compared to a grown man or a grown woman, doesn't really have a chance at all, right? I think even in constant, if you ask your friends or amongst friends, so you have this discussion of how many fifth graders you think you could fight before you think they overwhelm you. But this film is beautiful in the sense that it's told from the perspective of Bobby, which is a 12-year-old boy, but then also how he tries to navigate rescuing his friends, the adults in this film. And it's very chilling because it's something that's very real, it's very grounded, it's something that can even happen in our own reality. There were some times that I got scared watching this film, even though I've seen it before last year, but it was this time I watched it, I didn't know what was coming next because it was still fresh. I remember the premise, but as far as how things were to play out, I was still on the edge of my seat. And the climax of the film is very shocking because we're thinking one person is doing this thing, but it ends up being something totally different. Very great film. It's a short film. I mean, it does keep that 90s genre sense of a 90-minute film, and it didn't overstay its welcome. I like the actor that plays Bobby in this film. Both the kid actors are amazing, especially. It amazes me how you could be so young and still express so much emotion and compassion and stuff. Even when he was hesitant to do certain things, he had a certain innocence about him that really made me enjoy the film. But this film, it's good for different reasons. Good because one is grounded. Two is because it takes instead of using something traditional in the sense of a final girl, no, we're gonna use a kid. And it kind of makes me want to know what other genre films that they have that does use kids. I mean, there is the It franchise. Hopefully we get the chance to visit it this month. People can argue Goonies or Gremlins. Is Goonies even a horror film? Enough. As I asked, is Goonies a horror film? My camera died. But without further ado, I was about to end the video. Leave a comment. Have you seen the film? Are you going to check it out? I think you should. And of course, subscribe. And as always, Jaritos on me.